Coming up in this video, the very first one I ever did. I couldn't believe I even still had it in our library of tapes. THOKE Fishing Company. Are you ready for this? The year 1977. I'm 24 years old. I don't have a charter boat, but I'm starting a charter business. So working with a friend I went to high school with by the name of Mike Zittles, good buddy, great friend, grew up with the guy, has a nice family. Matter of fact, his son is shooting the video for me right now as I'm speaking to you. But we're setting everything up on a small boat. And I wanted to use downriggers, and I had no way of mounting those downriggers to this 14-foot aluminum job. And I know the salmon are out there off the herring pins. They always are off of the Johnson Point area. I grew up down here. I was in 6th grade catching kings off of this area. Now this is what I designed to go on a small boat. It's a plank, a 12 by 2, and I have my Riviera downriggers. I had to borrow them from my dad. He's out in the Great Lakes working with the Washington State Department of Fisheries and also the Great Lakes. At that time, they were starting to put a coho fishery together, and they were working with our commercial fishermen, learning about techniques in catching these coho salmon. Well, my dad scored a couple of Riviera downriggers, manual hand crankers, and they worked. It worked really well. And I started to put some things together, and lo and behold, at a boat show, working with George Sorensen from Sorensen Marine, came up with a sponsor. Wow, and it was great because today that company is still in business. Lowrance, the Lowrance Company, awesome. I can't tell you enough about how we set things up in a small boat. Paper graph machine, and all the stuff in the old red truck. So I'm going to sit back now and enjoy this as much as you have, watching the old days.
Fish on. Okay, let's get this thing in the water.
All right, we're ready.
Yep. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Mike, can you come to the store, please?
This is one of the employees at Zittles Marina, and they do a fine job. It's nice to come to a place and get quality service, and nice people to deal with all the time. Kind of looking at the store right now, and it's a real nice place. Has a nice store in there with all kinds of things you can buy, fishing, boating, even they have little grocery items. Notice the covered moorage is real fine. Good craftsmanship all the way around.
Don't have ice cream yet. The weather just started getting good.
Nice covered moorage. Well, we're going to put the boat in the water and fish right out in front of the herring pins over here and see if we can't pick ourselves up a silver. Went out this morning off a Devil's Head and we did pretty good. We picked up 13 blackmouth and threw them back. Boy, I tell you, that was hard. But we did pick up 2 silvers over there. So we're going to see if there's something over here. This morning I noticed there was a number of seals, and I don't see any activity now. But there might be some fish.
have both these extenders in, it gives you a trolling pattern of about 15 feet. Put your poles in here rather than the standard 6-foot width that you would normally cover out the tail end of the boat. Here you're covering about 15 feet with these extenders. There now, doesn't that make that nice? You run that up. Both sides. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're ready to cook.
Only service that you receive at Zittles. Mike a lot of times comes out personally and helps you. He sold me a couple of boats, and he's always been right with me. He's a good individual. These are where they keep their boats. They carry used and new ones on Grumman. Or Greger, excuse me, Greger.
Here comes a young fisherman. There's a young fisherman off to the left here.
A young fisherman off the left.
Does he have his salmon eggs in the bottle there?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go catch some bullheads.
Yeah.
Even the Yankees. Well, I wonder if they put the plug in. Yeah, I guess it's there.
The other side. Well, let's go burn them up.